Hello everyone, my name is Eknoor. You can see my IELTS results below, in which I scored 8 bands in speaking. Now let's discuss the strategies that I used. First, while conversing with the examiner, I gave clarity. Just note that I gave clarity. Second, I did not use any high vocabulary and opted for basic words which boosted up my confidence. And third, I focused on the grammatical aspect while speaking.
Okay, so my next question is, do you work or study?
Recently, I had finished my graduation from Khalsa College, which is one of the most reputed colleges of Ludhiana, and I did it in Bachelor's of Business Administration.
Okay, why you choose that stream?
Because the subjects were quite familiar to me, as I chose commerce in my 12th standard, and it was of my interest too.
Was it pretty much interesting?
For me, I would say yes, it was quite interesting because just like I said, I had chosen the subjects in my 12th standard also, and I enjoy doing businesses.
Okay, as you have completed your studies, so do you have any plans for working now?
I'm thinking to pursue my higher education in abroad, so I do not have any plans about working right now. I'm just focusing on my education right now.
Okay, let's talk about your teachers. Who is your favorite teacher so far?
I very well remember it was my maths teacher in my 5th subject because maths was quite not an interesting subject for me when I was young, but she built my interest in that subject, and the way she used to interact with me was very nice, and I used to admire her a lot.
Okay, what she did to make her interest in that particular subject?
She, whenever she used to explain me any question, she explained it in a very creative way, so that just now I understand it, I also get clear about all the concepts which are in it.
What was that way? Can you please explain it to us?
Yes, when she used to come in the class and she used to explain first on the board, and then she also used to give individual attention to every child. That was a very big plus point whenever she was teaching. And also she did not make us feel burdened with all the homeworks and all. She focused on getting the questions done in front of her so that she could keep a check at our academic level and score.
Okay, tell me one thing. What is the benefit of giving one-on-one attention to a student?
I believe that one-on-one attention is very important. It's not about any particular subject, but in every subject, one-on-one attention given by the teacher is extremely important, which builds the focus of the student, and also the teacher will be familiar with all the weak points of the child.
Okay, so according to you, what kind of teachers are the best?
I personally think teachers who are quite friendly with their students are the best because children would feel free to converse with them. They would not hesitate before asking anything.
Okay, do you have any interest in teaching?
I do not believe I can teach any child because I think I cannot remain strict for a long time.
Okay, so have you ever experienced a bad teacher?
Yes, definitely. If I had a good one, I also had a bad one. First, SST was not my favorite subject, and on top of that, I had a teacher who used to just focus on the bookish knowledge and just get things crammed by children, which is not something good according to me because we were not aware about the concepts. But later on, she got changed, so I was quite happy with that.
ਸੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਓਪੀਨੀਅਨ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਨਸਰ ਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਨੈਗੇਟਿਵ ਫਾਰਮ 'ਚ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਆ। ਆਪਾਂ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਕਿ ਹਰ ਆਨਸਰ ਪੋਜ਼ਿਟਿਵ ਫਾਰਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਦੇਣਾ ਆ। ਕੁਝ ਕੁਐਸਚਨਸ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਦੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ। ਇਨਸਟੈਡ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਦਾ ਆਨਸਰ ਯੈਸ ਪਲੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਦੋਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮੀਨਰ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਦਾ ਵਾਈ ਹਾਊ ਪੁੱਛੂਗਾ, ਜੋ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਆਨਸਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਊਗਾ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਫਸ ਜਾਓਗੇ। ਸੋ ਬੈਟਰ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਰਿਐਲਿਟੀ ਹੈ, ਜੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਉਹੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਿਓ, ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਨੋ ਆ ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਯੈਸ।
Eknoor, now tell me how you prepare your questions on weekends, right? Do you like your weekends?
Yes, I definitely like my weekends, and I believe every individual likes them because we can get a break from all the hectic schedule which we had during our
And
weekends.
how do you usually spend your weekends?
During my weekends, I like to spend time with my family because we do not get time during the weekdays, and especially my favorite part is when I go out to eat ice cream with my brother.
Do men and women have different choices to do on their weekends?
I cannot answer this question particularly because I believe that it is one's own personal thinking that how they want to spend their weekends. It cannot be judged by one person.
Do you like working on weekends?
I believe I do not like working on weekends because I just like to relax and spend time with my family because the entire week I'm working only.
Okay, so do you think that employees should work on weekends?
I think working on weekends for employees can be beneficial for the organization as their productivity would increase, but however, it would also disturb the family bonding of the employees because they would not have time for them.
Okay, tell me what's the need of a weekend in your life?
As I mentioned before, that weekends help me to relax my mind because the entire week we are just busy with the outdoor works and all the pressure which is given by our seniors. So it's the weekend only when we can just relax our minds, spend time with our loved ones, and go for any outing.
Do you like to stay at home?
It depends on my mood whether I would like to stay at home or go out because whenever I'm extremely tired and I'm a bit lazy also during the weekends and I do not feel like getting up and getting ready, so I like to stay home. Otherwise, if I'm energetic and I have my cousins with me, so I like to go out with them.
What makes you feel better, spending time with others and going out or staying at home?
I think going out with my cousins or my friends will make me the happiest because they are the ones who are of my age and my generation. So I can share many things with them and I can have a good time.
How do you spend your leisure time with your cousins? Like, how do you spend your time with your cousins or friends?
Usually we go out or we just go for a movie because that's the most interesting thing and that's what we have in common.
Are you enjoying your current stage of life?
Currently, I think I'm at the relaxation stage where I have finished my graduation and I'm thinking what I have to do further. Though there's a lot of pressure for selecting my stream because on top of that, my career would be based. So it's a mixed situation where I can relax and get pressurized too.
Okay, aren't you stressed about your career?
Yes, I just mentioned that it's a huge pressure because the stream which I'll be selecting now, which will be my master's, that plays a great role in my job. So I need to choose it very wisely. So there's a pressure of selecting that.
If you are fluent in your answers, the examiner ने ਤੁਹਾਡੀ grilling करनी है. उसने ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ही answer ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ question बनाना है. हर चीज़ ਦਾ why and how, हर चीज़ ਦੀ explanation मंगनी है. Let me show you that in example.
What do you think can be helpful for you to choose your career wisely?
I think guidance from my father would be the most helpful because he's a bank manager basically. So he has a lot of experience and he has been working for more than I guess 30 years. So that's quite huge and he can guide me about all the job interviews and the options available for me. And I believe I have a cousin also who is quite friendly and I keep interacting with him so he can also guide me.
Okay, so what's the importance of your father in your life?
I believe my father is the guiding path of my life and whenever I have any difficulty I can approach him and he is always available for me no matter where he is or he is busy with someone. He's just a call away.
Does today's youth have the same importance of their fathers in their lives?
It is not particular, but I believe that the respect and love for parents never decreases even if generations pass because they are the closest to us and they understand us because they are our parents.
Thank you.
As you saw, Eknoor ने कितना confidently अपने answer सारे clear किते examiner ਨੂੰ हर question ਦਾ answer ਦਿੱਤਾ and ਉਹਨੂੰ grilling बहुत ज़्यादा हुई why how हर चीज़ ते हुई ਤੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਵੀ maturity ਦੇ ਨਾਲ handle ਕੀਤੀ ਆ so vocab doesn't matter what matters is ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ answers ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ clearly ਆਪਣੇ examiner ਨੂੰ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਆਪਣੀ maturity ਕਿੰਨੀ ਦਿਖਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ answer ਨੂੰ manage ਕਰਨ ਲਈ thank you